Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Project Runway. Last week, Ramon went home, I think before his time, but Nicholas this week, he's got immunity. So Tim was waiting with Martine Reardon, and she's some head muckety-muck over at Macy's, the ink department, and she announces that they're going to have to make 2 looks in blue. Not one of my favorite colors, so we'll see what happens. The winner of this challenge is going to get a huge prize. They will be commissioned to design a holiday dress for the Macy's ink line. And it's going to be sold at Macy's and on Macys.com. And yeah, it's a one-day challenge though, so it's pretty scary. And they're going to be working in teams of 2. So it all starts out, they've got 15 minutes to sketch their designs. They're going to pitch them to Martine Reardon. And then she's going to choose half of them to be the team leaders, and then the team leaders are going to choose the people that they want to work with. Now, they've only got 20 minutes at Mood, and that's a little bit difficult with a team of 2 because, yeah, 2 people have got ideas, and it's not a lot of time to be kibitzing about what fabric they're going to use. But it is a $100 budget. It's very small. So the team leaders this week are Irina, and she picked Gordana, Althea, and she picked Logan. Carol Hannah picked Shirin. Christopher picked Epperson. Now, I thought this was the dream team right here, but we'll see what happens. And Louise got Nicholas. So, some of the bad things that happened during this episode, or some of the things. Louise lost her envelope of money at Mood. Honey, you gotta hang on to your soul when you're walking around New York City, much less a envelope full of money. You don't want anybody to steal your soul. Christopher and Epperson, I thought they were working really well together, although their choice of fabrics was Louise, we find out that she makes some weird bird noises when she's in the workroom. That's kind of weird. I don't know why she does that. I guess it's to release some tension or something. Another person who had kind of fabric choices was Louise. That baby blue that she picked for the shorter dress was not cool at all. Irina and Gordana, they're having some problems because they've got some very different ideas on what they each should be doing. Nicholas really hates ruffles. He's working with Louise, and that's a shame because everything she's doing is all about the ruffles. And Christopher and Epperson, their 2 looks didn't really go together, and the 2 looks were definitely supposed to go together. So the judges for this round are Heidi, of course. Michael Kors is back. Hey, Michael. Zanna Roberts, and of course from Ink, Martine Reardon. So Heidi announces that 1 or more will be out. I was like, what? They could be sending home 2? No way. Alright, so after the runway show, Logan and Althea were safe. Now, remember, they had the suit pants and the shirt, the skirt and the top, and the mini that was riding up the crack of that girl's behind. Yeah, I would have picked them for the winner if it hadn't been for the mini skirt riding up so much, because I really do prefer pants to a dress, and I really like their suit pants, and I thought the shirt was really pretty. That was on that outfit. Alright, so the lowest, let's talk about that. Louise and Nicholas. Are you surprised? They barely had enough time to finish. I don't know what they would have done extra if they had had more time, because I really think they did too much. Those ruffles were just scary. There was way too much. Alright, maybe not on the darker dress, but on the lighter dress, it looked like a ruffle skid mark up the front of that girl's dress. Alright, then another couple that was down, that was Christopher and Epperson. This was really surprising because they thought that they had the challenge won, but their outfits were just so not good. They had that silk charmeuse banded top, which they described as a disco pumpkin, but I guess in my world a pumpkin is orange, but they still described it as a pumpkin. More of a gourd to me, a really scary one with ruffles on the top. Guess the ruffles were not good this week. And they had this shirt dress that probably would have been much, much better with a different fabric, but they picked out, like, it looked like this vinyl laminated shirting material that was shiny. I guess it was like a chintz, but it was just so inappropriate for a dress. I don't know what they were thinking. And when Christopher found out that he was in the bottom, he totally lost it and he started crying. You don't cry on the runway. Now the highest two. Alright, first off was Carol Hanna and Shirin. And I guess Irina was pretty surprised because in the workroom she was like, theirs looks like crap. It looks like a $10 thing marked down for $4.99. I didn't think so. I thought it was okay. The Macy's people really seemed to like it because they said it was very indicative of ink. They had the high-waist skirt and top and the tunic and the leggings. I'm kind of surprised too that they liked it because I thought the tunic gave that girl a little bit of a pouch, and the colors that they had picked for the blue probably wouldn't be something that I would wear. Alright, so the other one that was in the top was Gordana and Arena. Irina wasted no time throwing Gordana under the bus. She was like, I thought she was a designer. She just didn't take charge. She's like, too timid. It was your design. She was just the worker person. So they had that striped dress, which I really didn't think was that hot, that everybody went crazy for. And I much preferred the skirt with the top that Gordana had designed, the sheared top. I don't know why they like that striped dress so much. To me, that looked like more of a shower curtain than the other designs, because they mentioned that one of them was like a shower curtain. So let's get right to the results. Shirin is in. Irina is the winner. What? I didn't think she deserved to win. No immunity this week, though. She gets to have her prize as the dress commissioned by Macy's, and they showed it at the end, and let me tell you, it's not something I would buy. It was a little weird and kind of fug, so I didn't really, it's kind of slutty. I don't know, I wouldn't wear something like that. And like that brand is supposed to be like around my demographic too, so I wouldn't wear it. Alright, so Gordana and Carol Hanna are in. Epperson is in. Now Nicholas, he's one lucky dude because if he hadn't had immunity this week, he would definitely be in the bottom. So he's safe. The bottom two, Louise and Christopher. Alright, Louise, honey, it was a bad overworked prom dress. The ruffle skid mark, just too much. Christopher, the two designs had nothing in common except they both sucked. Alright, so Louise is out. You expected that. And Christopher is in. He lost it. It was like, okay, leave the runway now. Wake up. Join the living. So, next time. New models. Huh? But they're in a competition. No, we'll see. I don't know who it's going to be. Is it when they pull the family in? We'll have to wait and find out. Also, some of the comments on the outfits. A garbage bag cinched in the middle. Doesn't sound good. And double ugly. I think next week's going to be one not to miss. So till then, much love.